Good day and a pleasant welcome to Focus on Liberia Daily News. Today is Thursday, October 10, and the year is 2024. My name is Jeremiah Mogba presenting, and these are big stories we are chasing. Focus on Liberia's operations manager and associate rests President Joseph Boakai appeals to him to appoint Lila Bukuyu as the country's next Minister of Commerce and Industry following the resignation of Ami Muda, 5th Judicial Circuit Court in Grand Kitmon County sentences 4 individuals to 10 years in prison, each for their involvement in drugs-related crimes. Associate Justice presiding in chambers of the Supreme Court, His Honor Yami Kwekwe places a stay order on all further proceedings and or actions in the case involving the estate of Martha Stopperfield Bernard, the interstate of William Thomas Bernard, and the Congress for Democratic Change. Away from home, over 79 million girls in sub-Saharan Africa raped, sexually assaulted. UN UNICEF report finds more than 370 million girls worldwide face sexual violence before the age of 18. Those were the headlines. Now the news in detail plus much developments. In a formal letter addressed to President Joseph Boakai dated Thursday, October 10, 2024, Focus on Liberia's operations manager Ansar Sie has shown his support behind Lila Bukuyu as the next Minister of Commerce. The endorsement comes amid growing uncertainty surrounding the ministry, which is all head since the resignation of former Minister Ami Muda on Wednesday, October 9, 2024. In his letter, Mr. Sie emphasized Madam Bukuyu's exemplary track record in both the public and private sectors, citing her leadership capabilities, vast experience in economic development, and commitment to transparency and reform. According to Mr. Sie, Bukuyu is uniquely positioned to steer the ministry towards a more productive and ethical path after the fallout from Muda's departure. In a bid to support the developmental efforts in Bon County, Mr. Dennis Gassini, a person of the county currently residing in the United States, has made a general donation to the Office of Superintendent Lola Howard Norris on Thursday, October 10, 2024. The donation, consisting of essential stationery supplies and a laptop, is aimed at enhancing the operational capacity of the Superintendent's Office and supporting the ongoing efforts to improve governance and service delivery in the county. Mr. Gassini, well known for his passion for community development, expressed his commitment to working alongside Superintendent Norris to foster progress in Bon County. Speaking during the handover ceremony, which took place in the office of Superintendent Norris in Banga, Gassini reaffirmed his dedication to ensuring that Bon County continued to strive. Superintendent Norris, who has been widely recognized for her hands-on leadership style and tireless efforts to address the needs of the county, was full of gratitude for the donation. She lauded Mr. Gassini's gesture as a testament to the unwavering support from Bonkies in the diaspora. The 5th Judicial Circuit Court in Grand Kitmon County has sentenced 4 individuals to 10 years in prison, each for their involvement in drug-related crimes. The announcement was made on Thursday, October 10, 2024, by Christopher Peters, Chief Executive Officer of the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, during a press briefing at the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. According to Peters, the individuals, 3 Liberians and 1 Nigerian, were apprehended between June and July of this year. He emphasized that the court's ruling is a clear demonstration of the government's resolve to tackle drugs-related offenses and protect the citizens from the menace of illegal substances. In the same briefing, Peter disclosed that the two LDA officers have been suspended indefinitely. The officers were accused of seizing personal property from individuals during a drug raid. Additionally, Peter presented concerning data about drugs trafficking in the country. Monserrate County accounted for a staggering 98% of the total drug seizures in September, followed by Grand Cape County with 2%. In that period, the LDA seizure drug value at over $1 million. The Liberia National Police has concluded the relaunch of the Highway Patrol Awareness along the Monrovia to Buchanan Highway Patrol section of the LNP began the sensitization and relaunch on September 24, 2024, will focus on 4 counties: Maigibi, Bon, Nimba, and Grand Bassa, respectively. Speaking during the relaunch ceremony, Deputy Inspector General for Police, for Operation Anthony Nelson Freeman revealed that over the years, the Highway Patrol was seen on the major highways, but due to some reasons, the team was recalled. He reassured the public that the new team has been vetted and trained for enforcement. He called on drivers and commuters to adhere to the rules of the roads and the vehicle and traffic laws of Liberia. The launch of the Highway Patrol was attended by heads of various federations, student and civil society groups, religious leaders, and county authorities. And elite members of the former ruling Coalition for Democratic Change, who predated the defeat of his political leader Josh Weah prior to the conduct of the 2023 general and presidential elections, has ruled out a clear chance for the return of Mr. Weah to the Liberian presidency. Mr. Weah succeeded ex-president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in 2018. However, he was democratically defeated in the 2023 general and presidential elections by President Joseph Boakai. Speaking when he appeared guest on the OK Morning Rush on OK FM 99.5 on Wednesday, October 9, former Representative Solomon Joy disclosed that Mr. Boakai, Mr. Weah, and his government went astray when they failed to think about Liberians while steering the affairs of the country. George, former lawmaker of Monserrate County's 7th district, observed that the former president, Weah, was surrounded by many people who never hide their heart for Liberia and its citizens. He maintained that those were individuals crooking the Liberian people. The Associate Justice presiding in chambers of the Supreme Court, His Honor Yamin Kwekwe Gbese, has placed a stay order on all further proceedings and or actions in the case involving the estate of Martha Stopperfield Bernard, the interstate of William Thomas Bernard, and the Congress for Democratic Change. Judge Gbese issued the stay order on Thursday, October 10, 2024, after the CDC filed petition of the writ of mandamus, citing the signed circuit judge of the 6th Judicial Circuit Court, Her Honor Goddard Bonan Elliott, to a reference with him on Friday, October 18, 2024, at 10 a.m. in connection with the case. Associate Justice Gbese mandated Judge Elliott to stay all further proceedings and or action in the matter pending the outcome of the conference. The CDC was written by the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, Gregory Coatman, on October 7, 2024, to attend a meeting with Johnny Momo and Associate Legal Chambers representing interstate estate of the late Martha Stopperfield Bernard and the LNP at the LNP headquarters on October 10, 2024. According to IG Coleman's letter to the CDC chairman, John Augusta Cole, the assembly was called at the behest of the LNP following the request from the 6th Judicial Circuit Court of Monserrate County. However, the intent of the LNP meeting was overruled by the Supreme Court's stay order on the matter. In foreign news, none over 79 million girls in sub-Saharan Africa raped, sexually assaulted. UN UNICEF report finds more than 370 million girls worldwide have faced sexual violence before the age of 18. A child attends a protest against the rape of an 8-year-old girl in Kato near Jammu and a teenager in Unnao, Uttar Pradesh State in New Delhi, India, April 15, 2020. That's 2018. The United Nations Children's Agency says 1 in 8 girls and young women across the world have endured rape and sexual violence, with the highest number of victims recorded in sub-Saharan Africa. UNICEF published its first ever global estimate on sexual violence against children, revealing that 79 million girls, 1 in 5 in sub-Saharan countries hit by conflict and insecurity, has experienced sexual assault or rape before 2018. Girls who had suffered the trauma of sexual abuse were often unable to learn at school, she said. Globally, UNICEF estimates that sexual violence has affected some 370 million, or 1 in 8 girls and young women. To end the news, here once again ID headlines. Focus on Liberia's operations manager Ansar Rustie rests President Joseph Boakai, appeals to him to the point Lila Pukuyu as the country's next Minister of Commerce and Industry following the resignation of Amimoda. 5th Judicial Circuit Court in Grand Cape County sentences 4 individuals to 10 years in prison each for their involvement in drugs-related crimes. Associate Justice presiding in the chambers of the Supreme Court, His Honor Yami Kwekwe places a stay order on all 4 proceedings and or action in a case involving the estate of Martha Stubberfee Bernard, the interstate estate of William Thomas Bernard, and the Congress for Democratic Change, away from whom over 79 million girls in sub-Saharan Africa raped, sexually assaulted. UN UNICEF report finds more than 370 million girls worldwide have faced sexual violence before the age of 18. That's Focus on Liberia Daily News. Thanks for your viewing role, and please share our video. My name is Jeremiah